So let's look at the lessons in this. So go ahead and hover the sweet spot of the driver above this rubber tee. Okay, good. Now what are you noticing here? So if I asked you to hit this golf ball, okay, take,
Extended. My arms are extended.
yeah, you'd want your arms to be comfortably long, wouldn't they?
Yep.
You wouldn't want to be in here, would you?
Nope.
Wouldn't make sense. But you know, so here's here's the point of that. So let go for a second. You stay right there. You know, when the ball's on this tee, down here, a lot of times people will come up to it and get all cozified. You know what I mean? They have no real relationship to swinging this with any gusto without some sort of massive accommodation of the ball. Does that make sense? So by this, now come on over here and let me demo one. Getting our good hands on there, okay? Finding our math, our comfortable on it. That's comfortably long, and I know that's a bit of a stretch for you, okay? No pun intended, right? But getting the math across both shoulders, and then letting my feet accommodate my arm math, okay? So now I've got this accommodation here, and I can make this, here's a circular event and a rotational event. This rotational event's going to unwind square. Now where's the face pointed? Down, and it helps pull me into a finish, right? So as I smash a golf ball off this tee down there, right? So that's a circular event that collected a ball off of a high tee, okay? That same thing. Now that's the target line, those two barber poles on the ground. See those? Now say I tried to make the club go straight back. How's my balance doing?
Taking off balance.
Really weird, isn't it? Okay, how about swing down the line? How's my balance doing? So I'm a center. This is a side-on game, isn't it? This would be like, imagine me having a ball just kind of teed up on my drywall up here on the wall, okay? I'd have to swing around me, collect the ball close to the drywall, not try to get into the I could never come over the top. Wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? You know, if you started golf up here, I think you'd be pretty good in no time. Then you'd realize, wait a minute.
Just lower yourself.
Oh, hey, I'm pretty good at golf. But what do? We get in here all funkified, right? And open the face and figure out how to make something.
We don't get full extension from the beginning.
Yes, yes. So come on up here. Okay. And this is just a fun lesson I like to show people and inspire some thought, right? So miss a few, you will, or maybe you'll pepper a couple. Give me comfortably long arms, and then let your feet accommodate those long arms rather than the other way around. Okay, that looks great. You don't have to try to bust this. Let's take this circle around you to the ball and let it slow you down in style. Okay. Here you go. So good. Good. Do another. So you had a nice circle, right? And within that circle, you had nice rotation, because you need this for power, don't you?
Yep.
And then that straightens out, it squares, and you let this keep on going. See what I mean? Slow, yeah, well, baseball is a little different, right? Baseball, a lot of times you're chopping downward, spin the ball, just keep it up in the air, right? People always think you hit up in baseball. You really don't. You try to get the ball to spin. Okay, good try. Now on the through swing, I didn't quite see what I was looking for. So here's a reciprocating event. Come on over here for a sec. So here's a club up in the air, okay? So here's me developing some power, right? Now I guess I could unwind this and kind of try to completely pace and face. And that's great for hitting a pitch shot. See what I mean? But let this speed dissipate with style, meaning that once you let it go here and there square, right? See how this is yeah, you call it finish. I call it slowing down properly. I don't call it finishing, because the ball, everything about it, I love when people say I didn't get through it. If they don't get, quote, through a ball, it means they weren't prepared for the strike prior to impact. Okay, because there's nothing you can do after impact, so the through really doesn't matter. It's more about the balance and how you slow down correctly. Does that make sense? So if you squirt one out to right field, it wasn't, oh shit, I didn't get through it. It was, oh, I wasn't, you should say my face wasn't prepared at the moment when I touched the ball, not what happened to me after the ball. Okay, so come on over here. Okay, doing great. Feel the circle of your swing and the rotational elements within that circle. Get your good arm math, organize your feet for that arm math, and let the ball get collected in that event that goes around you. Okay, good, do one more. This time hold the finish for a second. I'm gonna walk up to you.
I just kind of stopped.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, I was gonna say, because that's what I wanted to come and put awareness toward. Sure. Get your good hands on there, get the good math in place, okay? No matter what you do, if you go underneath it, fine. But let me walk up to you in your finish, whatever it is. Okay, good, that was better. I don't need to walk up to you because you let everything kind of work around you and let you unwind with style, okay?
Focus on that more than anything
Good, and you missed, and that's fine. Everybody misses, okay? It's kind of a parlor trick. It takes some time. Now, the other lesson in this, you stay there. Let me explain. So I'm going to hit this ball. No, right here, right here. I'm going to hit this ball up off this tee up here, right? Sweet spot on the ball, right? Now imagine I'm going to hit that ball off this tee. Would I ever set the club underneath the bottom of the tee here to hit the ball up there? No, why? Because I'd have to figure out how to shorten the radius, right? How about this? Why would I set this club underneath the bottom of the tee, centered on the tee there? Because this is going to rise up and hit where? In the heel, isn't it? This one would rise up and hit near the handle. You with me? So even this one, we want to find our math, sweet spot, or even my preference is a bit of toe side to sweet spot to the center of the ball. And so you see good players waggle, they're hovering their driver, finding their golf ball in the air. Finding their golf ball in the air. I do the same with the 7-iron. You just can't see it because the 7-iron's hovered very, very close to the green stuff. Okay? Show me. Let me give you your driver. Where's your driver? Back over there? Yeah, let's use that one. Won't have you do any more trickery. Parlor tricks. Okay, so this is just kind of expand the noodle a little bit, right? So see if you can let this unwind you to a finish, all the way to a finish. I don't care how you hit it. Let's judge your finish. Go. Okay, now you'd love to do that all day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
Isn't that flippin' gorgeous?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you did there, give me some knuckles. Okay.
What I do, dude.
So here's what you did, the beauty of it, right? You have the weight of the head at the end of a stick.
Right.
Golf is all about setting that weight free and collecting the ball on the journey of setting that free. It's not about stabbing, stopping, trying to, you know what I mean? There's a moment of eyes resting on the ball, and then we set the club free, and then we let it whirl about us and pull us to a finish. And sometimes people hold a finish, sometimes they let the club rebound and recover to someplace else, right? But that was nice. So the moral of the story is, you see how up here, when you had the ball teed up on T-ball, you know, there's some circular relationships and rotational relationships that may square well or may not. I don't hit them all straight. I don't know anybody who does, okay? And as this overtakes, it pulls us the rest of the way. Now, if I did that on an incline that was more toward the ground, it would look a little different, wouldn't it? But see how it's still, I'm letting the weight go, man. Collecting the ball, thumping one down there like that. Isn't that kind of fun?
Well, that's why they always say, I've always heard,
Okay.
let the ball get in the way of a good swing.
Yeah, so you look at it, I'm hitting it, there's
Think
no
about hitting
question.
the ball.
Send it, send the weight, right? Even a chip, you're sending the weight of the club, pacing and facing, and that might stop here for a little chip. On a full swing, send it. Let it pull you the rest of the way. Sound good?
Makes perfect sense.
Good, I'm glad you enjoyed that little bit. Great shot.